Today's the day we are giving away our 2020 Honda Civic Type R and $20,000. The winner, Glenn, has flown all the way out from Virginia to come to Hoonigan to come pick up his car. Let's get into today's video. All right, Glenn just got here. We are ready. We got the whole Hoonigan team here. We're ready to go out into the retail space, go meet him, and then we'll bring him in to show him his new Civic Type R. We'll give him a check for $20,000. Let's go. Glenn, there he is. Hey. What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Congratulations.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Ron.
Yeah, Glenn.
Good to meet you, Glenn. Put $1 in, win a car.
Seriously.
Congratulations. So, man, I'm Mickey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is that the winning shirt?
It is, yes.
No, look at that.
Shirt right here.
There you go.
I didn't bring the hat, but yeah.
We're gonna give you one of the crates. You can
Nice.
fill it up with gear from here. Also helps us kind of limit because, I mean, we don't need you taking like everything. But yeah, fill up the crate, man. Have a good time. Check it out right here.
Remember, 1 minute to get whatever you want.
It's like shopping spree.
We ready?
We all stacked up in the box?
We synced, we ready?
Yeah.
You got all your merch. Let's go check out your new car, dude.
Let's
You
do
ready?
it. Let's do the thing.
Do it. Here it is.
Here you go. It's a Honda, not exactly a Civic. It takes a whole team to turn on.
You get this and 6 dudes from Honda HPD to help you start it, drive it.
Come out this way.
Zach and Gary, they did our last reveal, and I gotta say, these two are phenomenal at pulling a cover off of a car. I don't know where these still skills.
I give them away. I don't get to keep them.
So we just checked. This is the 20th car sweepstakes that Throtl has done, and now partnered with Hoonigan. This is, I think, our 3rd car we've done together. Many more in the future as well. And I would say out of all the cars we've done so far, this is like, I would say, one of the most well-rounded cars. You are absolutely going to love it. You ready to see it?
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah? All right, here we go. We'll count them down. 3, 2, 1, go! There we go. Look at all that carbon fiber.
And because Throtl brought it up, you know it got detailed too.
It is clean. Yeah, Ricky spent 2 days on it, polishing it out.
Dang.
Yep, paint corrected. Open it up. Hopefully it's unlocked. There you go. Glenn,
Wow.
these belong to you now.
Thank you.
What do you think?
This is amazing.
How the seats feel? Pretty comfortable.
They're comfortable.
Feel that shifter too. Acuity short shifter on it.
Yeah, so it's got a short throw shifter that's fully adjustable. So you can lengthen the throw, you can shorten the throw. It's at about, I think it's like 30% right now, but it's very direct.
Yeah, that's cool. That feels really tight.
And then we obviously did the
Yeah, so how does that work?
It's basically Alcantara, and also it lights up. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has the Starry Night. I think if you push the ignition,
Key on 2.
don't push
There it
the
goes.
clutch in, but there you go. Look up.
Oh my goodness. That is so cool.
It's cool. Like when people get in the back seat to ride with you, they'll freak out. It's such
Yeah.
a neat feature that not a lot of people have. This is mostly meant for luxury cars. So.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Today is your last chance to get double entries on our Audi S4 sweepstakes. We're giving away a 2018 Audi S4 plus $20,000 in cash. Every dollar you spend at throtl.com is going to get you 2 entries to win this car. Whether that's parts or merchandise, anything on the site gets you entered. Good luck, guys.
We'll go over the car real quick with you. See if I can remember everything that we did to the thing. Obviously, Sabon Carbon, they actually provide us quite a few components. We have a front lip, front grille, and a hood. And one of the issues with these cars is they tend to overheat at the track. I don't know if you plan to track it or not, but the nice thing was this grille, they actually opened this up. And later models, that was a feature of the car because of the issue. But Sabon actually modified their grille to do that, which is cool. We also added a Mishimoto radiator, a turbo blanket from them as well, which was a new product. We've got our Cusco strut brace, we've got our Mishimoto carb legal intake, also carb legal intercooler, which is really neat. You're not in California, so you don't really have to worry about it much, but if you get pulled over, they see those, you're good to go, which is nice. Not a lot of companies are going through the trouble of getting the EO numbers for the parts. So kept it pretty simple. We just really wanted to give you something that was reliable, something you could have some fun in and not have to worry about it. So everything's fairly fresh and new underneath there. As far as the side and the rear go, we added carbon fiber Sabon side skirts, carbon fiber rear lip. We have an MBRP exhaust system with 3 carbon fiber tips, which adds a nice tone to the car that allows you to hear the driving.
You also got wheel and tire setup, TSW Kimura, which between this and the Amatra 2 TSW wheels that we call the Formula Hoonigan wheels, 'cause we put
that it?
literally all of our cars on them. And that tire right there, the 660, is nuts. That's what all of us run at the track, myself,
Everyone.
Fernando, all of us. Like, dude, as a track tire, it's unreal.
Well, what's cool is you
super
can drive to the track on it,
Right.
and drive home. Falcon's done a great job with that tire. So we added these Morimoto headlights. This is a full headlight replacement.
Hit him with it.
Yeah, so it has running lights. We call these ice cubes. I don't know why.
Kind of like an NSX5.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, way more modern and blacked out inside, which really tied the front end together. And the sequential turns as well.
Dude, this is seriously spec Hoonigan right now.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
660s, KWs, good brakes, nuts.
So this car has actually the V3s, which is kind of like, it's sort of like the middle road,
Yeah.
but it's probably the highest end street coilover that they make. So it has external reservoirs, it has compression and rebound adjustment instead of just rebound, which typically that's what you would get. So this thing, if you did want to take it to the track, is kind of ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, on top of that, I forgot, we also added the external oil cooler as well to keep the engine cooler too. So we knew that this car had those temperature issues at track, so when we put it together, we anticipated the person that wanting to go to the track at some point. So let's take a look on the inside, because there's quite a few things that we've done in here as well. But we did add all this Revel dry carbon stuff in here, as well as this Alcantara covered dry carbon panel. This is actually dry carbon as well, which is really strange that they went to that length. Like, they could have just used plastic or something.
So you know how to clean that, right? Don't wipe, watch it.
Yes, he's not wrong.
Don't wipe it, it's gonna rub into the material, so just pay.
Yeah. And we actually had to clean up the steering wheel because it had quite a bit of oil on it from the previous owner.
Okay.
And now, as you can see, it looks brand new. And we can show you how to do that.
Okay.
You could use gloves or, gloves. I don't want to bare hand that, it's gonna rub off.
He's not wrong.
This is stuff from an experienced guy. Trust me, you're gonna wash your hands.
Get
all
some
the time.
driving gloves.
Yeah. Chanel makes great gloves.
Chanel.
Yes.
Tips of the trade, right
I
there.
was not expecting that.
Chanel and Coach. Yes. How do I know? Listen. O.J. Simpson taught me well.
So one of the things we didn't change in this car was the seating. These seats
are
from
nice.
the factory are absolutely beautiful, and they're very well bolstered. So this was a nice feature, as well as the steering wheel. We did add the suede headliner to kind of class up the journey a little bit more, and we added the opal light stars for you. So at night, you can entertain your passengers with that. It has all kinds of modes. You can switch it to music mode, where it flashes with the music, which, I'll be honest, you got to be ready for that. It kind of turns into a dance floor in there.
I don't have any care tips for that. Just don't do it while you're driving.
And then obviously, you watched all the videos. We did add the Acuity shifter and a bunch of components from them to really tighten up the shifting feel and whatnot. I think this is one of the best cars we've put together from a driving standpoint. I think you're gonna get into it and love it. I think you will end up at the track at some point. It's just it's begging for
That's
it.
right. You guys got VIR, right?
We do, yeah.
Right, not too far from me, so enjoy it. Summer's coming up. This has AC as well, so
Yes, and one of the best parts is you can actually take people with you.
yeah, we're a
A
couple
lot of
of
the
us.
sweepstakes cars we do, they don't have back seats, so.
Hey, what do you say we fire it up?
Yeah,
Listen to the exhaust, see how it sounds?
100%.
Sure car.
Go ahead, bud.
Give her the beans, brother.
What do you say should we take it for a ride?
Hey, you want to go out for a little test drive?
Yeah, for sure. I think initially you're going to find out just how awesome this short shifter is. Good definition of grabbing gears. You're like, bam, straight into it. It's got the rev match. You've probably noticed that already, so you're not having to heel toe.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And you're only in, I think, sport. There's actually even more like torquey version. So now it's going to have a lot more throttle. Yeah. So many whooshes
That is
and
really
fun
cool.
little feedbacks
Yeah,
that
that's
you
so
get.
fun. This is gonna be awesome. We had a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, you like the shifter? It feels good, huh?
It does, yeah.
The seats are super comfortable.
These seats are like, you were saying that you have canyon-y road, or not canyon, but like nice and
Yes,
windy.
yep.
This is going to keep you in place during all those.
Yeah, exactly. What I find with like leather seats that are built like this, you still tend to slide in them.
Right.
This is actually kind of nice. I'm worried about my other cars. They might be sitting in the garage.
All right, now it's time to sign over the title to Glenn. That will seal the deal, and we will get him paid. Then he'll be on his way. So I think Glenn's gonna have the car shipped to Virginia just in a couple days. So if you guys see this thing on the road, please tag throtl, tag Hoonigan. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited for Glenn. Seems like he really likes the car. So let's get this done, and we'll be on our way. Gary is gonna give Glenn and Noah a tour of Hoonigan because not everyone gets to see this place.
No.
So it's kind of a special moment. Love to give you a little tour. Some things are behind the scenes.
Yes,
Can't
yes.
show. I have to pixelate it.
We'll just go around. So we'll
go
start
around.
here.
Okay.
This is mostly, you see, was a creative space, but now it looks like a storage. But don't think that way. Stuff creatively still happens here. A lot of ideas that you probably see on the internet. Start here, go into another department, and then end up on your screen, which is the coolest part about that. I will take you to a place where there's not a lot of stuff in front of stuff. So over here, this is where a lot of our projects are being built and or have been built. So you'll notice over here, this is Shark Cart. This was a Miata turned into like an EXO cage car for drifting, fun, and everything else. At the time, it's just decommissioned, but it'll be recommissioned very soon. And then next to us, we have our LS3 E36, like kind of yard car. So the cool thing about this is like pretty much indestructible. Then our tried and true leaders, Ferrari, as you can see, the dust is settling on that as if it was a library book, and it continue to be a library book, or we'll put it in the Smithsonian. Our tried and true Ridgeline Indy truck. Now, it was started off as a base model Ridgeline, converted into an Indy truck. And the reason it's an Indy truck, if you follow me here in the back, the beautiful people over at Honda blessed us with this beautiful Indy engine. It takes a minute to start up, but you can believe it sounds like how it looks, wild and just very, very quick. It's cool to see that something started off on a piece of paper, then you get it in real life, and then now you see it in real life. I never thought it was gonna look like this, but the boys put in the work, did everything they could, and here it is. And then, of course, one of the very many beautiful cars that we have, your car now, your CTR, bells and whistles, heated seats, fancy lights. It's almost as if you have a whole mobile solar system in your car. This is our donk, this being a big wheel, big tire, supercharged, exactly, it looks exactly how it sounds, spins the tires. And the coolest thing about this, another thing that is great, and Evan will tell you, like when you get something and it starts as just an idea, and then the idea becomes a real thing, and the real things you get to enjoy and see and hear. And the thing is about most viewers that don't come, that will watch the videos, if you come here, if you catch, like I said, you catch the right day, you might be able to see this. If you came the right day, this is here. Unfortunately, at the time, I think it needs a little bit of work, but that's anything here at Hoonigan. It either works or don't.
But it's like 1,500 horsepower or something crazy, right?
It's 1,500 horsepower, and as you can see, these tires aren't built for grip, so as soon as you get on it, it'll just like a wild horse will buck to the right, but it's just, you just hold on and pray. That's all you can really do, or just get off the gas. The seats, even the cage, wrapped in leather. Like that's not something you see every day. The wood grain steering wheel, the zip ties, the notchers, everything. The only thing it's missing is about 14 subwoofers and an Eminem CD. You come over here, this is a 3rd gen Camaro, straight from Chevrolet themselves. Like it's loud, it's rowdy, revs high as hell. It's like, it's America. Like if somebody was to like,
That's a good way to put it. When I heard this thing outside, it sounds like America.
like if aliens came and like, what's America this? It's the only thing I could show them that's like American. The rain has flooded us out. in true SoCal fashion, none of our storm drains work because we all put trash in them, unfortunately, but you didn't hear that from me. So this is everything you see here as far as like pavement. If you can do a burnout in it, you can within the confines of this space. So as soon as you leave the driveway, the shenanigans stop. Everything has to be here due to we want people to keep stuff off the street. So the best way to do that is why not have a facility where you could do it at? So it's nothing like coming to work, say you had a long day or got in an argument with the missus, you just come do a burnout real quick. It's the best way to start the work day, get all the stress out. And if you really think about it, what other job can you just come to, do a burnout for like 10 minutes and nobody's gonna tell you nothing except like, hey, keep doing it. Here, this is a lot of the videos, build breakdowns, yard parties and all that. If this wasn't under a half a foot of water, this is where everything goes down that you've ever seen. Mind you, this blacktop wasn't always this dark. It's just surrounded by the layers and layers of rubber that are been laid here. It's a lot of water. If it keeps raining like this, I'm gonna try to buggy board through this bad boy. These are the storage cars that sit on top of the containers. One of them being Hertz and the rest are Scottos. So I'm gonna say, forgive me if I messed this up, Mr. Scotto. Rabbit, I don't know what the hell that red thing is, and an Audi. So these are great prop pieces that are probably worth a lot of money, and somebody on the internet is like, let me buy it, but no, not for sale, unfortunately. But everything has a price. So you talk to Mr. Scotto the right way, info@hoonogan.com. You didn't hear that part, but you could probably buy one of these. But this is the cool part, like driving this and actually like feeling the surface changes between like slick top, concrete, and then just whatever that gray stuff is just like you can feel it as you drive, and being able to work here and see the environment. And like I said, if you come on the right day and you hear or see something, just ask somebody in the front and we'll come and show you. The worst thing you can happen is just get a no. Transitioning to y'all beautiful Audi.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Let's show Glenn that, because Glenn, you had a RS5, you tell me, and something else too.
Before that I had an S4.
Okay.
So yeah.
What generation?
It was a 2001.
2001. So what's that?
The RS4? It was a V8.
Is it a V6?
V8.
V8.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a V8, but is it a B? Oh. This is a B9. I think it's a B6. Sure. I think. Okay. But so this is a B9 S4 2018. Okay. This is the next throtl and Hoonigan sweepstakes car. Nice. Ends at the end of March. Airlift suspension, so it's on air. Rotiform forged wheels, carbon fiber kind of everywhere. We added the Thule box, which is a little controversial. I think it's rad. We even tested it. Will fits in it.
I laid out
confirmed. Will fits in it. RS style grill. Inside is red leather. It's so nice. Bang & Olufsen sound system. So you bought merchandise. You won the car. I think that's a big question a lot of people have is, oh, I got to spend thousands of dollars to get entered. We've had people win buying a single jet tag to stickers to some people who bought car parts won, but it only takes one entry to win. So this sweepstakes for the S4 is live right now. If anyone's interested, check out the link in the video description. Every $1 spent is an entry, and who knows? You. Did you think you were gonna win?
No, not at all.
I think it's a shock to everyone.
It was a shock, 100%.
It's done. The deal is done.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Good health.
This is awesome. It's been a great experience, and we can't wait to drive it.
Cool. Yeah, so you'll be out in LA for a couple days, and then you have it shipped back to Virginia.
Yep.
All right, guys. So that about does it for today's YouTube episode. If you like what you saw, please leave us a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.